Good morning out there. Thanks a lot for joining us again. This is TVC Breakfast. I am Kemi Foladiemo with Theophilus Elama.
Good morning and thanks for having me. It's a great Thursday morning.
Right, great start to what promises to be a great day, I reckon.
Yes, it does, actually.
Yes, it does. All right. We start off this morning, though, on a sad note, as it was a Black Wednesday in Oyo State, where at least 30 children died in a stampede which occurred at a funfair in the Bashorun area of Ibadan. The Commissioner for Information and Orientation in the state, DotunOyelade, confirmed that the injured victims are now receiving treatment in about 5 hospitals. And let's get some more about this developing story. We bring in from Ibadan via Zoom our senior reporter, Olaide Oyewole. Good morning, Olaide. And, all right, so we understand that more than 30 children died in this stampede. Tell us more, especially from the angle of what the state government is doing now.
So up to now, we are yet to get the actual number of children who died. The whole situation, the whole number of deaths is still shrouded in speculations. So until the state government releases an official statement to that effect, we may not be able to ascertain the total number of children who died to this incident. However, yesterday we were at one of the hospitals where the doctor confirmed that 4 children were brought in dead, and 3, as at that time, were receiving treatment. But the state government has reacted, and what they said was that those who were organizers of this event should turn themselves in for further questioning and investigation. And we learned yesterday that one of the organizers, the major organizer of this event, was a former queen of the Ooni of Ife, Queen Naomi Ogunwusi, was the major organizer of this event. And we heard that she has been doing this for quite a very long time. Other persons were, other media, there is another media house that was said to have been part of the whole situation, which is the Agidigbo FM, one of the most popular radio stations here in Ibadan, if not the most popular in Ibadan. Also, the state government has asked the owner of the proprietor of the radio station, Oriyomi Hamzat, to turn himself in for further investigation also. However, the station released a statement yesterday and said that they were not part of the organizers of the event. They were just a major media partner. They just partnered to ensure that to ensure publicity was given to the event. So we are still waiting for them to turn themselves in, the police and the state government, so that they can be interrogated. And one of the things that got the state government really livid yesterday was the fact that they said that while the event was being organized, nobody told the state government, nobody informed the police and other security agencies in the state, so that maximum security would have been provided for the children there, and this wouldn't have even happened. But nobody told the state government and the police, and this is one of the reasons why the state government is angry. So we are still expecting that, that they give an accurate number of those who have lost their lives to this unfortunate incident, and then we are waiting that those who have been, those whose name have been called around this unfortunate incident will turn themselves in to the police and the state government.
Olaide, like you have mentioned, the government said it is not aware of this program while it's organized it, but you also mentioned that this is organized regularly, and this is not the first time, and it's quite concerning that an event of this magnitude is being organized and government is not aware, security agencies are not aware. Please help us understand all of this, because we know that sometimes when some of these kind of situations happen, government comes out to deny ever knowing that it happens, whereas you find out that later that this had gotten to a point where the government knew about it. Of course, looking at the standing of the organizer, the chief organizer of the program, do you see some form of cover-up in the sense that government trying to save its face and trying to bring some perpetrators to book?
Okay, so the information is that it has happened in other states before this year, but this is the maiden edition here in Oyo State. It has never happened in Oyo State. It came to Oyo State for the first time, and unfortunately, it has turned to be what it is at the moment. So, like I said, the state government is not happy. So, you know, if this had happened in Oyo State, it wouldn't have been a new thing. At least the state government would have been aware that this edition is happening this year again, and they would have at least called. I mean, the parties involved would have informed the relevant agencies and authorities in the states. But because this is coming for the first time, this is more like they are testing it. If it is going to work this year, then next year they can continue. Also, they were thinking that if this had been successful, by the time the next year one comes, they would know the more approach. So this was more like they were testing the old situation, if it was going to work this year, and the next year they continue with the program. But unfortunately, it has turned to be what it is at this moment. So we are still waiting to hear from the school authority who actually who approved that full open ground for the event to happen, to take place that yesterday. So we have not heard from the school authority, but we are also hearing that the school, we will not confirm this. The school authority is saying that nobody released the land, the school premises for the event to take place. But further investigations, will be reviewed today while the situation continues or unfolds.
Right. Well, we also hear, and that may be reassuring, that the primary organizers of the event that led to the stampede have now been taken into custody. That was revealed by the governor himself on his X handle online. So we hope, perhaps in due course, you'll be able to, bring further information to that. But in the meantime, how is this impacting on, things generally in Ibadan, from Bashorun where it happened? That's the final question. Just give us a sense on how, this is playing out, or this is affecting residents.
Okay, so the atmosphere here is not good at all. Parents who lost their children are still finding it difficult to come to terms with what has befallen them. And then other parents, this is a festive season. Parents are supposed to take their children out for celebrations and other, for celebrations. But now that this has happened, a lot of things will be running through the minds of parents. So parents may not be able to release their children to go out for social gatherings this festive season because of what has happened, because they are yet to also get over the shock that this is happening at this festive season, that parents are supposed to be celebrating with their children, taking their children out for joyous things and all of that. But this is not going to really happen at this time because they are yet to get over the situation on ground.
All right. DotunOyelade, that will be all for now. Thanks a lot for the updates, and we will definitely get back to you for more on this developing story. Coming up.